for a while.
All right, hold on, I'm gonna ask you that because that's funny. Funny in a good way, not in a bad way. I'm not making fun of you.
It's good.
All right. So, gotta get all limber.
Yeah.
So, who are you?
Hey, I'm Hampus Olsson and I'm from Sweden.
From Sweden?
Yeah.
So 100%?
No, I'm actually 25% Finnish, but I don't understand a shit from Finland, so I can't talk to JRX at all.
Can't talk to, but that's like the whole point of having a team, man. It's the communication.
I know. I can talk in English, though. It works.
English is the universal language, after all. Especially in Scandinavia, you all speak such good English. It's horrible to learn Swedish.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody ever wants to talk Swedish.
In Swedish school, you're learning English from like super young age, so you get a decent level of English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
So young buck.
Yeah, youngest in the team.
Youngest in the team, really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely.
And yet, Waga and everybody says that you're the one calling the shots. How does that feel?
Yeah, young, but I do the calls. I don't know. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's not about the age. It's just, I mean, these guys have played they just played Publics for a long time. I got into the scene pretty fast.
All right, well, before we get to that, I'm going to ask you a few more questions, such as, where did you grow up in Sweden?
In Skåne, in a small village called Vä.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're from the same area as Waga?
Yeah, kind of like it's maybe a 1 hour drive from me.
That's not too bad.
So it's pretty close, actually.
And did you went to school there? You grew up there? You were raised
there?
there?
Yeah, I went to school there entire life, pretty much. Yeah.
So yeah, you're 19, no college yet.
Yeah, no college.
Ever had any plans for that?
Well, I had plans for it. I was actually going to start college, but then I felt like if I start college and playing Dota, it would interrupt each other. It's better to focus 100% on one thing. So I decided to choose Dota now because college you can do it you can do that whenever, pretty much. It doesn't matter what age you are.
So, well, does that play into what did you when you were growing up? Did you have something you want to be?
Yeah, actually, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a firefighter.
You want to be a firefighter?
Yeah, I wanted to be a firefighter, and I was very active and everything. So I had a plan, but it didn't work out.
So just real quick, what was appealing about being a firefighter? Was it the trucks? Was it because I don't know? Do you guys have those big red fire trucks? That we have back in the States.
We do. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, we have. But I don't know. I liked playing around with with sticks and closing with your hands and everything. And
oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, not starting the fires. You just like playing with the sticks.
Yeah, I didn't start the fires. No. I just like to close the fires and everything like that. And I thought it was nice to save people. It was a nice thought, but I didn't go with it.
Didn't go with it. You preferred to kill people.
Yeah. No. In video games.
In video games. We'll make that perfectly clear. So, I mean, we were talking before, and you mentioned that you were pretty active as a youth. What did you do apart from, well, obviously gaming?
Oh, I did everything pretty much. I've tried so many sports like football, hockey, climbing, diving. I've just done every single sport there is, actually.
And none of them, I mean, did you do them? Well, what I'm trying to get at is, did you put as much energy into any of those sports as you did, with Dota here?
I did it to table tennis. I did that for 3 years or something, and I was actually pretty good at it. And I even had a table at my home, so I practiced there with my dad.
Oh, awesome!
But I did it with my brother and 2 friends of mine or something. But all of them quit, so I was I don't want to do this alone, so I quit as well. Which
did you ever bet anything on the table tennis? With your dad? Was it
no,
I want that pair of roller skates, and then all right, if you beat me, you get it.
No, I actually didn't. I mean, we didn't really bet. He just was my personal coach, you could say, for table tennis.
But you were competitive then when you were growing up. If you were playing all these sports and all that, you were super competitive.
I loved competitive. I've always been competitive all my life.
What do you get out of it? Why the competitive edge? Have you thought about it at all?
I mean, it's just the drive, the feeling to win. It's just so wonderful. I just love winning, basically. I just love it.
It pretty much sums it up all.
Yeah, I just love winning.
So yeah, okay. So now we can go ahead and start getting into the gaming a little bit. What did you start off with? Consoles? I mean, Singh mentioned he started out with Game Boys. What was your gateway drug?
I mean, my brother had a Game Boy, I think, which I played a little, but I didn't play a lot. It was just some Pokemon and stuff like that. But the most I played was some car games for PlayStation 1 or something.
Okay.
Just some random car games, and then I played a lot of console when I was a kid, and I was only allowed to play like 10 minutes of console.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Your parents are slave drivers.
Yeah, but then I like played more and more and more and more, and then I played PlayStation 2, and then I got to the computer, and I actually started playing out like Sims.
Sims?
Yeah, Sims. And then after that, I started playing Warcraft 3, and I found Dota, and then it just gone from there.
Was that love at first sight when you found Dota?
Yeah, like Warcraft 3 overall was just such a good game, and I actually played like a lot of mini games, like tower defense and stuff like that. And then I found Dota, and I was like stuck. Like since then, I just played it.
So have you been faithful, or have you been a bit of a whore like Sing?
I mean, of course, I've played all of the side games. Like I played Han, I played League as well. Which
you did.
I did play League
and
actually.
You admit it.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it was just because a lot of my school friends played it, so I was like, I played it as well just for fun, and yeah, we actually won a tournament of it. Like
really?
Yeah, 5v5 on like a small LAN cafe. I won like a mouse or something weird like that. So
awesome.
I'm a professional League player.
You are. You can actually say that too. You're like, yeah, I've competed. What?
No, but I've always stuck to Dota because you can't get away from it. It's a drug. It's a drug.
Yeah, man. Especially, well, now that you've been now with the team for a little bit now, a couple months now.
Oh, yeah.
How long has it been that the team has been together?
Since January, I believe.
So going on 5 months.
Oh, wow, yeah. It's a long, I mean, not for the whole team, but like, since Sing and Waga asked me, it has been like 5 months, I think.
And was that your debut with pro gaming, or did you have a team before that? Were you?
Oh no!
Because we already established that you were a LoL pro gamer. So Dota pro gamer.
Yeah, I played with Waga for like 3 years or something now. Like my first tournament, I guess, my LAN tournament was a 3v3 tournament with him and Rishon. And then I played in Druids, in Fuse, then just was it something else? Emo Core.
Sorry, teammates.
Yeah, like I've played with Waga since forever, and I'm end up with him one more time.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys are here now. How does your family actually feel about all this? About your pro gaming career? Do they support you?
They are very supportive. Like they're the most supportive parents you can have. I mean, they basically say like, go win, and we're happy. Like no, but they're like, they accept it as because we see that it's growing so much, so we like see that it can actually be a future, not just a like hobby or thing like that. So they allow me to travel anywhere, and if we get a place like this, we're like, yeah, you can go, like it's fine. And they actually watch my games sometimes as well.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind as far as like the choices you made that led you to your career or your chosen career? Like any doubt in your mind about your chosen career, like
I mean,
sitting down and becoming a pro gamer?
I mean, of course I thought about it. It was like, what if I fail? Then I like delayed my college for like so long and it's gonna be a failure. But it's just, I love gaming so much, and I think there's a future for me in it. So I just gotta stick with it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Words of a warrior.
Words of a warrior.
All right. So, but now you've found your brotherhood here. You've got your team together. You're all here now, finally, all 5.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
It's really good. Like, not only like it makes our practice becomes better, it's also like you get to meet the people, hang out with the people you play with, and like bond with them, which I feel like is really nice. Like, it's much more nice to like know the person in your team you're playing with than just playing with them from online. So it's such a good feeling, and you can just talk to them whenever. It's like.
Do you ever reach over and slap anybody like Sing does?
No, not that cruel. No, I don't. They don't need it. Sometimes we do.
So you'd say that you're pretty happy with how things are progressing here, especially with TI3 that's coming, just next week.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the status of the team so far going into that?
I mean, we definitely got some progress now when we're 5 together and just practicing. I mean, it was a little bit rough for a while when we were at the GD studio and when Jerix was not there, but now when we got to B5, it just gone better and better and better. And yeah, hopefully we'll just keep going better for us.
And this new role is you're basically the team caller now, aren't you?
Yeah, I ended up that way.
Was it like a vote or what? Or did you just stand up and say, like, okay, I'm going to call the shots around here, bitches? Or
I don't know.
how did it go?
I've always kind of naturally like called things in team fights and stuff like that, like focus this one, like go this one, and like did a lot of calls like not even
I could actually
thinking
hear
about
you
it.
from my room when you guys were
You
screaming.
can, yeah.
You're just like, kill this Shrek! I'm like, okay, Vinny.
Yeah, I mean, I just sort of naturally took the calls, but and then we just kind of decided like, yeah, Mini, you go be the team leader, and yeah.
You feel like it's a good thing though, so you're falling into the role well.
It's a good thing because I gotta practice it because it's not an easy thing to do. So I'm just trying to like do my best and do the calls, and if people listen, it ends up well.
It does work out well.
It does work out well, even if it's the wrong decision.
But that's the thing. It's still about team unity. How do you feel like you guys are coming together as a team? Because now you are calling the shots in a team, or in your team in particular. Does it focus on that, like what you say is law, or is there room for discussion?
It's not really a law. It's more like if I say something, people follow, or if I say like, why don't we do this instead? And if that's the case, I would say like, yeah, let's do that, or like, no, go what I said. Like I'm not.
So it's more of a snap decision.
Yeah.
Like you're just making the call.
Yeah.
If they come up with something else, you're like, you ponder it for a moment.
Yeah,
and
then
that could be good.
Go.
All right.
Yeah. So it's still like, I'm not like deciding every single thing we do. It's like everybody has their own little calls, like gangs or stuff like that. But I do the like big calls, so to say.
So what do you feel like you guys are working on the most right now going into? I mean, you have other tournaments as well that are coming up this week, but I guess the big one that matters. Like, what are you guys focusing on the most right now?
Yes, I feel like communication is a really big thing for us right now. I mean, it's also individual skill, just increasing hero pool, laning phase, but mostly I want the communication to be top notch, and just to like play as a team, not so everybody does the same thing, and it's gonna end up well.
Yeah, you aren't all lone cowboys. You're an outfit.
Yeah.
You're working together.
We're a team. We need to play as a team as well.
You feel like you guys are getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there, definitely.
Wow, that's fantastic. So before we wrap this up, I just want to ask you one question. I asked the other guys this. If you could sum yourself up in one phrase, what would it be?
Oh, wow. That's hard.
That's been two, but okay, I'll let it slide.
I'm a nice... I don't know. I'm a nice, fun guy.
There you
But
go.
strict.
Thanks for doing the interview.
Thanks for doing.